until the drunk echidna was finally returned to its native habitat.
That story isn't true. You just made it up.
Patently untrue, except for the part about the disco. I'll admit I embellished that a little.
Anyway, in other news, now we move on to sports. We've just returned from PAX Australia.
What a trip!
Indeed. One of the highlights of the show was the Intel gaming booth, featuring Echo Arena, a team competitive zero-G virtual reality robot sport.
Robots are cool!
Once we felt we had a handle on the game, we felt, we need to crank up the challenge.
Splitsy challenged the Intel guys to a match, and they mopped the floor with us.
Oh boy, did they ever. But we thought, bit of practice and maybe a whole lot more practice, we might have a chance. So on the last day of PAX, we challenged them again, but we turned the odds in our favor.
Let's take a look, shall we?
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality. I can see you And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality.
Who's that? Just get that open. I got this something down. Oh no, he got me. That was a goal on my arm. Let's go
What a match! The crowd goes wild! Woo!
I know for sure that our team went wild. And even though we didn't manage to score a goal in the second match, we were kindly given the win by two very, very impressive own goals. The only disappointing thing is that we're going to have to wait for another PAX to come before we can challenge the Intel team again. That wasn't all PAX was about though.
No siree. I also got the PAX box.
Shh. We don't talk about that. There was also the great city of Melbourne,
Fancy cocktails.
the Book of Mormon,
Indie games.
And Capac got to meet one of his heroes, David Gator.
I also got a photo as Rick Sanchez, but Morty was a barracuda.
What? Never mind.
And I got a big old pile of event swag.
So many pens.
Special thanks go out to all of the Intel Echo Arena booth staff, all of the PAX Australia personnel, and all the great people we met at PAX Oz 2017. What's 2017 in space years?
2017.
I thought it was 2287.
It is.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Yes, we know. And sadly, that's all we've got time for, so we'll see you next time, everybody.
See you next PAX!